Billy?
Huh?
Get up.
Who are you?
Shake yourself up. Gotta get going.
Going where?
Never mind where. Important things you can't stay here.
Julie!
She can't hear you.
Who decided that?
You did, when you killed yourself.
See? So it's over.
It isn't as simple as that. As long as there's one person on Earth who still remembers you, it isn't over.
What are you gonna do to me?
We weren't going to do anything. We just came to fetch her. To take her up to the judge.
Am I going before the Lord himself?
What have you done that you should come before him?
Look, they kick me around up here like they did down there. I'm gonna do something about it. I'm dead, and I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm gonna stand up for my rights here. I'm going before the Lord God himself.
Simmer down, Billy. Simmer down.
What is this? Who are you?
Well, never mind who I am, Bigelow.
Where am I?
You're in the backyard of heaven. There's the gates over there.
The pearly gates?
No, the pearly gates are in front. Those are the back gates. They're just mother of pearly.
I don't want to go in no back gates.
You'll go where we sent you, young man.
Now look here!
Down up.
I didn't yet.
Pull down. Sister, this one's ready. Please hang it over Salem, Mass.
Hiya.
Now, this is a routine question I gotta ask everybody, but is there anything on earth you left unfinished? Reason I ask is because you're in time to go back for a day, if you want to.
I don't know. I guess as long as I'm here, I won't go back.
Waves his right to go back.
Well, now look, can I ask you something? Is the baby, is it going to be a boy or a girl?
We'll come to that later.
Now look, I'm only asking.
Just let me do the asking. You do the answering. I got my orders. You left your wife having that baby coming with nothing for her to live on. Why'd you do that?
I couldn't find work, and I couldn't bear to see
You
her.
couldn't bear to see her cry. Why not just come right out and say it? Why are you afraid of saying the right words, Billy? Why are you ashamed of saying that you love Julie?
I ain't ashamed of anything.
Why'd you beat her?
I didn't beat her. I didn't beat a little thing like that. I hit her.
Why?
Well, we'd argue. And she'd say this, and I'd say that, and she'd be right. So I hit her.
Uh-huh. And are you sorry you hit her?
I ain't sorry for anything.
You can be as salt and panicky as you want, but up here, patience is as endless as time. We can wait. Now look. It's only fair to tell you, you're in a pretty tight corner. Fact is, you haven't done yourself enough good to get yourself in there, not even through the back gates.
Well, if I can't get in, then I won't.
I didn't say you can't. I said you ain't done enough so far. You might still make it if you tried hard enough.
Yeah, how?
Well, why don't you go back to Earth for a day like I said you could? Do something real fine with someone.
And what could I do?
Well, for one thing, you might do your little daughter some good.
A daughter? It's a girl, my baby!
She ain't a baby no more, Billy. She's 15 years old.
How could that be? I just come from there.
You gotta get used to the way of time. Up here, a minute is a year on Earth. Well, would you like to look down and see her?
Could I see her from here?
Sure could. Follow me.
Tell me, is she happy?
No, she ain't, Billy. That's why I figure you're the one who can help her the most.
She's not happy. I don't want to look.
Well, right now she appears to be having a mighty fine time. Yes, sir. There she is on the beach, just running. Got her shoes and stockings on.
It's just like I used to do. Tell me, what do I gotta do to see her?
Just wait and look. The power to seal will come to you.
Is that her? The little girl with the straw-colored hair.
Pretty, ain't she?
My little girl. Why did you make me look?
You said you wanted to.
I know what she's going through.
Something kind of like what you used to go through when you was a kid, ain't it?
Somebody ought to help her.
Yeah. Somebody oughta. You can still go down anytime. Offer's still open.
Hey!
And then we went to the top of the Empire State Building. Enoch and me and the 9 kids.
Did you go to any theaters in New York?
Of course we did.
Did you see any of them there extravaganzas?
Enoch took me to one of them things. The curtain went up, and the first thing you see is 12 hussies with nothing on the legs but tights.
What happened then?
Well, Enoch just grabbed hold of my arm and dragged me out of the theater. But I went back the next day to the matinee to see how the story played out.
All by yourself? Lucky you didn't see anybody you know.
I did. Who? Enoch. There was one girl who sang an awful catchy song. She threw her leg over a fence like this, and it rained all day.
Louise, take these cups right into the kitchen, dear. That's a good girl.
So, she threw her leg over a fence like this, and she sang, I'm a tomboy, just a tomboy, I'm a madcap maiden from Broadway. I'm a tomboy, a merry tomboy, I'm a madcap maiden from Broadway.
Very nicely, Junior.
I was just telling Julie about that show I saw, Madcap Maidens.
And we also saw Julius Caesar. Wouldn't that be a better place to quote from?
I don't remember much of that one. All the men wore nightgowns, they made me sleepy.
Wouldn't you sit down and visit with us?
Afraid we haven't the time. Mrs. Snow and I have to stop by the minister's on the way to the graduation. And now thank you not to sing, I'm a tomboy to the minister's wife.
I already did.
Come, Junior.
Pa, can I stay and talk to Louise? Just for 5 minutes?
No.
Aw, let in.
All right. 5 minutes, no more.
Goodbye. See you at the graduation.
Still lollygagging. You'd think a woman with 9 children had more sense.
If I had more sense, I wouldn't have had 9 children.
I wish I could go to New York.
What are you going to do after you graduate?
Listen, Enoch. Can you keep a secret?
Can she see me?
Only if you want her to.
Well, what's the secret?
I'm going to be an actress. There's a troupe coming through here next week. I met a feller. Says he's the advance man or something. Says he'll help me.
You mean run away? I won't let you do it, Louise.
How will you stop me?
I'll marry you, that's how. Hardest thing will be to persuade Papa to let me marry beneath my station.
You didn't bother about marrying beneath your station. I wouldn't have you. And I wouldn't have that stuck-up buzzard as a father-in-law if you gave me $1 million.
You're a fine one to talk about my father. What about your own? A cheap barker on a carousel, and he beat your mother.
You get out of here, you slinky little line-dog! I'll kill you!
If I wanted to see me, she will. Little girl. Louise.
Who are you?
I,
How did you know my name?
Well, somebody told me you lived here. I knew your father.
My father.
Heard what that kid said. It ain't true, any of it.
It is true. All of it.
Did your mother tell you that?
No. But every kid in town knows it. They've been throwing it up at me ever since I can remember. I wish I was dead.
Well, what did your mother say about it?
She's told me a lot of fairy stories. How he died in San Francisco. She's always saying what a handsome fellow he was.
Well, he was.
Was he really?
He was the handsomest fellow around here.
You really didn't know him, did you? And he was handsome. What else? Know anything else good about him?
Well, he used to tell jokes at the carousel and he made people laugh.
Did he? What else?
Well, look. I want to give you something.
Don't come any closer, mister. My mother wouldn't like it.
Please, dear.
No, you go away with your white face. You scare me.
I want to give you something beautiful, something wonderful.
What's that?
It's a star.
Go away!
No!
Let go of my arm!
Please, dear, I want to help you!
Coming dear, let go of my
I
arm!
want to make you happy! Take
No!
this! Please!
No!
Please, dear!
Mother! Mother!
Failure. You struck out blindly again. All you ever do to get out of a difficulty. Hit someone you love. Failure.
Where is he?
I don't want her to see me.
And she doesn't.
It looked like she saw me before I said that.
He's gone. I didn't make it up, Mother. Honest, there was a strange man here and he hit me. Hard, I heard the sound of it. It didn't hurt, Mother. It didn't hurt at all. It was just as if he kissed my hand.
Go into the house, child.
What's happened, Mother? Don't you believe me?
Yes, I believe you.
Then why don't you tell me why you're acting so funny?
It's nothing, darling.
But is it possible, Mother, for someone to hit you like that? Real loud and hard? Not hurt you at all?
It's possible, dear. For someone to hit you hard, and to not hurt at all. Go into the house.
Longing to tell you, but afraid and shy, I let my golden chances pass me by. Now I've lost you. Off I will go in the mist of day, and you never will know how I love you, how she took him. The star, it's like she knew I was there.
Julie would always know.
She never changes.
No, Billy. Julie never changes.
But my daughter, I gotta do something for her.
Well, you haven't done much so far.
I know.
Time's running out.
I need more. I gotta have an extension. I want to see her graduation.
All right, Billy.
Enoch Snow, Jr. Miss Louise Bigelow. Our speaker this year is the most popular, best-loved man in our town, Dr. Selden.
Hey, he looks like the guy with the net.
Yes, a lot of these country doctors and ministers remind you of him.
Well, it's the custom at these here graduations to find some old duck like me to preach at the kids. But I can't preach to you. Know y'all too well. Hell, brought most of you in the world, see. Rub venom on your backs or castor oil down your throats. Well, all I hope is that now I've got you this far, you'll turn out to be worth all the trouble I took with you. I can't tell you in a sure way to happiness. All I can tell you is you got to go out and find it for yourselves. And don't lean on the success of your parents. That's their success. But don't be held back by their failures either. It makes no difference what they did or did not do. You just got to stand on your own 2 feet.
Listen to him, darling. Believe what he just said.
The world belongs to you as much as the next fellow. Don't give up. And try not to be scared of people not liking you, all right? Just you try liking them. Keep your faith and your courage, and you'll turn out to be all right. It's like what we used to sing every morning before I went to school. Maybe you're still singing, I don't know. When you walk through a storm, keep your chin up high. You know that one?
Believe him, darling. Please believe what he says.